We're so excited to be with you on this morning that history was made in the UAE. So, of course, we're going to be talking about that as our top story. Also, the fact that residents all over the UAE can now join the COVID vaccine trial, which is incredible. And finally, we'll be doing our Lovin Business Bounce Back shout out, which is a shout out to the only independent kids bookstore in the UAE, which specializes in kids' books. So, we're super excited about that. But to lead you into our first story, actually, first we'll talk about the books. Today's show is actually brought to you by Bookworm Dubai as part of Lovin Dubai's Business Bounce Back campaign. You may or may not know, Bookworm Dubai is a family-run, independent business, and it's actually the only bookstore in Dubai that's dedicated to children's books. And if you see it, it just looks like a lot of fun to go and have a little search through. If you want to support them, find them in the Meadows or their newly opened store in Al Firdouz, where you'll find a heap of great books and gifts for under 18s. While Bookworm Dubai is the sponsor of this show, the opinions and statements are Lovin Dubai's. So now we're going to bring you into our top story. History was made last night in the UAE. Were you watching? The Emirates Mars Hope probe launch was a complete success. So you may or may not seen it. We broadcast it live from Lovin Dubai. It launched from Japan Space Center at 1:58 a.m. Following this came the amazing news that the UAE Space Agency and Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center, they then announced that the ground control station right here located in Dubai's Al Quneej area successfully received the first transmission from the Hope probe at 3:10 a.m., which is really cool. Now the journey moves forward. It will take 7 months in total to travel 493 million kilometers to reach Mars orbit in February 2021. And actually, the very cool thing about when it lands is that will mark the 50th anniversary of the UAE, which is pretty spectacular. And like I said, it's history in the making. Further details about this mission will be announced today at a press conference at 1 p.m. and we'll take you all through that later. But I'd love to know, guys, were you watching it? Usually I'd ask Richie, but I know he wasn't because we were up doing the morning. Richie, did you pop it on? Because you said you might turn it on, actually. Or were you guys watching it? I'll open up the stream and see.
I was nicely sleeping.
Nicely sleeping, me too. I had grand plans, and because obviously we know they cancelled it. Because we talked about this on Thursday, and the Thursday night one seemed like it would have been cool, but you slept through it.
Yeah, pretty much. I was nicely sound asleep. You know, I enjoyed my sleep. But thanks, Chai.
Thank you, Chai.
Good job.
So Chai streamed it all across our platforms on Lovin Dubai and also Smashy, which is our sister Arabic news, business and tech platform. And you can see it on Lovin Dubai right now. So if you scroll, if you're on Facebook and if you scroll down a bit, thousands of people watch this. And a lot of people were just kind of expressing praise to the UAE for this kind of incredible moment. Congratulations and best wishes. Yeah, just a lot of kind of congrats to the UAE. And what was really cool was the countdown was in Arabic. So this is the first time ever for a mission takeoff into space did we see a countdown or hear a countdown in Arabic, which I think inspires hope across the region. And as we know, it's called the Hope Probe, and that is the reason for its name. So truly spectacular. Well done, UAE, and we'll bring you more of that information when we get the news from the press conference today at 1 p.m. Moving on, more innovation in the UAE. We're talking about it. The COVID-19 vaccine trial has now opened up to people across the UAE. So this is really cool. We talked about it yesterday. This is a trial they need. Abu Dhabi is conducting the 3rd phase clinical trial for a COVID-19 vaccine, and they're looking for volunteers. They needed 5,000, or they need 15,000 in total. They have 5,000 from last Thursday, and originally we knew it was open up to people in Al Ain and Abu Dhabi between the ages of 18 and 60. But now, if you open up the forhumanity.ae website, you can actually, it's open to people all across the UAE. And from our post yesterday, there's huge interest in this. A lot of people want to take part. If this becomes the COVID-19 vaccine, you will be part of more history, Dubai. This is incredible today. Very, very exciting news that we're bringing you today. But if you check onto the forhumanity.ie website, which I'm just going to open up right now, they've opened it up to more people so they can hit that 15,000. And this is something that we talked about yesterday, so I just want to bring it through you again. Your initiative, we wanted to reassure that your safety will always come first. Before the first trial commences, your medical history will be checked to ensure that you can participate. So just be aware that as you sign up, you'll also have a medical check before you're signed in to participate. You can register right here on this website. Like I said, you must be a UAE resident between ages of 18 and 60. And from what I can see, you have to give a couple of personal details, but that's kind of the only restrictions there for you to apply. So this is really incredible to be part of that vaccine They're in, like I said, the third phase of the trial, and you could be part of it. So I'll say it one more time, forhumanity.ie is the website where you can register, and you must be a UAE resident in the UAE at the moment. But we'll lead you on to our final story, guys. We want to talk about Bookworm Dubai. We're supporting this as part of Business Bounce Back campaign, the Lovin Dubai Business Bounce Back campaign. And every single week we are shouting out and supporting local businesses who were possibly affected during COVID-19 and they need your help. So this is the only dedicated kids store in Dubai. And today we're talking about it. It's family owned, it's independent. There's actually so much heart and soul that goes into the store. And if you have a look at their social media, you'll kind of get that feel from them. And as they are also the go-to for kids bookstores across the UAE, they did free delivery and their online shopping during lockdown. They also did an online kids book fair, which is really cool for schools. They have a new store in Al Firdouz, which they just opened in the last couple of days, and also you can check them out in Meadows. And just if you open up the website for Bookworm Dubai, it just brings back, actually here's something that they've written about themselves. So it's a treasure trove of original ideas to inspire creativity and learning. Books and gifts and lots of kind of novelties for kids from the ages of 0 up to 18. And it's just basically like forget about screen time to go back to books. And I don't know, there's just so much nostalgia on the front page of this website. So they're talking about Harry Potter. And then if you kind of scroll down a bit, they've got all of the best kids books that like I just have so many great memories from. Roald Dahl, the BFG, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Gruffalo, Lord of the Rings. I think I tried that and got about not very far through before I gave up on that. But if you made it through, that was some memory as a kid. Richie, do you have any? We actually talked about this yesterday, the books that we read growing up. And we had kind of different ones, didn't we?
You're confusing me with Chai.
No, you were both here. How dare you?
Are you sure?
Tintin?
Tintin. Yes.
Tintin. You were both like, how had I not read it? Like, I've seen the photos.
Yeah, that if I would love to know where. Actually, I wasn't really paying attention, but I would love to take my kid to this bookstore.
And like, if you see the photos, it just looks like somewhere that you could just kind of get lost in. It's in Al Firdouz
really
and Meadow. It's super cute. And just like going back through all of those Roald Dahl books that we read growing up, and I just wonder if my nieces and nephews will be read Roald Dahl anime. Are you listening? Roald Dahl. Will they be reading those, or they're probably watching Peppa Pig on a screen because it's just I don't know. What are your experience as a dad?
My kid is 4, so yes, he does read somewhat. I try to get him a few books here and there, but I would love to take him to a store like this. And their new store looks really cool as well.
100%.
So it'll definitely be better than taking him to a toy store.
Exactly. And like you said, like it looks cool. So it's kind of got a lot of color to kind of inspire kids. And there's books, puzzles, craft, dressing up clothes, lots of gift ideas.
And my kid's favorite color is blue.
Is the store blue?
Yeah.
I saw
Casey.
Well, I saw a lot of yellow. I don't know. Oh, there is like a blue.
Well, there is yellow.
I mean, there's a lot going on there. There's toys and everything. A lot of fun.
Are you colorblind, Casey?
No, I mean there's a blue border on the picture, Richie.
What's the color of your dress?
I'm so glad you brought this up before the end of the show. This dress is red because the UAE will reach the red planet in 7 months, and the launch was today.
Ooh, symbol.
I was inspired when I got dressed. Yeah, so deep.
Casey, amazing.
Amazing. Anyway, guys, we are talking about Bookworm Dubai, especially as we're in the middle of summer. It's too hot to go out. If you're looking for an activity during the afternoon, support this kind of, like I said, a family-run business. They're independent. They need your support. And you can find more details about them on their social media. It's Bookworm Dubai, or on Lovin Dubai, where Simon wrote a great article about them over the weekend. Those are our top stories. We're back with you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Wash your hands and be safe. Bye.